Review number 5, we have Snatch. Came out in 2000, rated R. It's an hour and 52 minutes. Sorry, 42 minutes. And the cast is very extensive, so please bear with me. We have Benedict Del Toro as Frankie Four Fingers. We have Dennis Farina as Cousin Avi. We have Lenny James as Soul. Vinnie Jones as Bullet Tooth Tony. Brad Pitt as Mickey O'Neill. And Jason Statham as Turkish. Now, the whole film is a Guy Ritchie film. Through and through. Makes no fucking sense. You just put so many of these... I mean, back then they weren't big name people, but you put so many random people together in multiple different stories to have one giant conclusion. And guess what? Just like most Guy Ritchie films, he nailed it right on the head. When we get introduced to this film, Turkish is basically the main guy. He's a thug, and he's trying to more or less make a living. This is probably one of the most intriguing films that I've watched, just because you didn't know where the hell it was going. You didn't know how it was going to end. And it wasn't like a thriller. It was just confusing. Sorry about that. Like I said, it was just confusing. You have so many different timelines. Well, not even timelines, just storylines you have to remember. So if you do end up watching this, you got to make sure that you focus on it. I don't know if IMDb thought it was a great film because of Guy Ritchie or just in general, but they gave it an 8.2 out of 10. I give it a 4 out of 5 just because, I'm not going to put my own issues about Guy Ritchie in his films. However, that kind of portrays to it, because to me, when you do a film, it's supposed to be straight to the point. I don't like how I had to, pay attention to every storyline, but at the same token, there are films that are critical and important to that. So, if you are interested in watching it, it is on Pluto TV, so give it a watch. Let me know what you think.